she's been in a 2-year relationship with a guy who has been her good friend for 7 years. Last summer, they were apart for 3 months, and she moved across the country for an internship. Things were rough. She was very lonely, and she had a drunken one-night stand. She didn't care about the person she had the one-night stand with, but she was just lonely, and she says, "I feel so guilty. I never told my boyfriend about my infidelity. If I didn't tell him, he would probably never find out. I hate that I did something that would hurt him intensely. I was a friend through his years in foster care and the incarceration of both of his parents. I've been the shoulder to cry on and his support system. I betrayed the most important person in my life and failed him miserably. I have seen people cause him pain, and I don't want to be the cause of more. I want to be with this man for the rest of my life, but I also accept that it would be entirely my fault if I told him and he left. I feel a lot of guilt and shame, but the thought of his face after I tell him makes me feel like my heart is being ripped out of my chest. What do you think I should do?" Guilty. Guilty, you are. You're definitely guilty. Look, I think, honestly, the fact that you are considering telling him shows that you have an ounce of remorse and even that you could have some integrity about yourself. I think you choosing not to tell this man is detrimental, but at the same time, if he would never know, and see, this is what I tell people in relationships all the time. Successful relationships, unsuccessful relationships, people are people. And so honesty is the best policy. If you just talk about what happened, and if y'all have an open door policy and you don't choose to leave every time something happens that you don't like, which is what happens in American dating, serial dating. Everybody is just a serial dater, and that's why divorces happen. I think people are people. Now, the devil's advocate in me, and maybe some of just me, thinks that some people just, like, they say that monogamy is hard for the man, but I think monogamy is hard for people that are sexual beings. That's something that you just have to, you're away from, something that you're getting on the regular. And your body is calling and saying all types of things to you. Be honest about it. I think in this case, you ended up in a situation that you want to you want to tell the truth. I feel like you really want to tell the truth, but you already know that the way he is, you're going to lose this man. So are you willing to lose him and keep things going? I don't think so. I don't think you are. And maybe you can set it up for him. I think y'all don't think about doing this in creative ways. Sometimes if you bring humor to the situation, I feel like if you were to sit him down and be like, remember? And don't do it right away. I mean, I don't know. Some people are going to say that you should do it sooner than later. I think if you say, look, remember when I did that internship last summer and we were away for 3 months? I was thinking about you. I tried to get you to answer the phone. And while I was waiting on you to answer the phone,
my mind's telling me no. But my body's telling me yes.
So, baby, I mean, I was thinking about you.
I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess.
Yeah, that's what you should tell him. You should just be like, I gotta confess. My mind was telling me no, but my body told me hell yes. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. We had sex in the kitchen, and it didn't mean anything. I was thinking about you the whole time. Then maybe you can open up the door for him to feel, bad for a little while. Pad the ego. See, you can deliver bad news as long as you give credit. You have to go low to do that. You have to go high. You have to take the low road and be like, look, or the high road. You got to take the high road. I keep getting that confused because I think being low is submissive, but I think you got to take the high road Well, no, in this case, you need to be humble. You need to take the low road, okay? You need to take the low road, and you need to just be like, look, you're everything. I was thinking about you the whole time. It didn't mean nothing but it happened. I ain't got nothing. Here's my results. You should go get an STD. I don't know. What do y'all think? 1-844-99-SHAKE, because you went, what happened is you went on a internship and had a pretty Ricky moment. And you was just trying to get it in, and you wasn't thinking about this man. You weren't. You couldn't have been. You weren't thinking about this man at all. You went on this internship and took it back to 2005.
The ShakeUp wants to talk to you. Call us now at 1-844-99-SHAKE.